What if I told you the biggest threat to your golden years isn't aging? It's the sneaky, everyday habits you don't even notice. Picture this. You're sitting there, scrolling, clicking, zoning out, while time slips through your fingers like sand. We all crave comfort, but here's the harsh truth. Comfort zones often become cages. Those harmless routines, they're quietly stealing the life you think you'll live someday. But what if someday is now? This isn't about guilt or drastic changes. It's about spotting the invisible traps, the TV marathons that numb you, the news cycles that drain you, the what-ifs that haunt you, and flipping the script. Let's talk about how to stop surviving your days and start owning them. Because the clock's ticking, and every moment you waste scrolling, that's a story you could have lived instead. Ready to rewrite yours? When living alone, there comes a time when you are forced to confront the way you spend your days and realize that life is far too precious to let slip away in unremarkable habits and routines. It is not merely about surviving each day, but about truly embracing every moment and making choices that add depth, meaning, and joy to your life. Many of us are so caught up in the daily grind that we forget to pause and reflect on whether we are truly living or simply existing. Over time, the moments that add up to a lifetime can either be filled with passion and purpose or become a collection of wasted opportunities, silently eroding the potential for a fulfilling later chapter of our lives. The reality is that as we age, time becomes the most valuable asset we have. Unlike money or material possessions, time cannot be replenished or recaptured once it is gone. This makes every second we have a precious gift, one that can be either nurtured with experiences that enrich our soul or squandered on activities that provide only a temporary distraction from the weight of existence. When you are living alone, you might sometimes feel the acute sting of solitude, yet this isolation can also serve as a powerful mirror reflecting back your choices. It forces you to ask yourself hard questions about whether the hours spent in front of a television or scrolling through a smartphone are building a life of substance or simply numbing the senses in an endless loop of monotony. Consider the moments when you find yourself sinking into your favorite chair, remote control in hand, and letting the flicker of the television wash over you. It might seem like harmless relaxation at first, a way to wind down after a long day or to escape the pressures of everyday responsibilities. However, when the habit becomes a default mode of existence, it subtly chips away at the time you could be investing in activities that truly resonate with your inner self. Those hours spent flipping through endless channels or mindlessly scrolling on social media rarely culminate in lasting satisfaction. Instead, they often leave you with an unsettling emptiness, a nagging feeling that you have allowed your life to pass by without truly engaging with it. There is a profound difference between genuine relaxation and the silent, insidious waste of precious time that never returns. It is all too easy to fall into the trap of what might be called the time sink, an endless cycle of entertainment that masks a deeper void. The allure of comfortable distraction is powerful, particularly when it comes in the form of binge-watching television shows or immersing oneself in the curated lives of others on social media. The immediate gratification is undeniable, but at what cost? In the quiet hours of the night, when the world around you is still, you may find yourself questioning whether those hours spent in front of a screen ever brought you any real joy or fulfillment. Instead of leaving a legacy of meaningful experiences and treasured memories, these habits can lead to a slow and steady loss of the golden years you have yet to live. Perhaps it is time to pause and reevaluate the way you spend your leisure moments. Ask yourself, is this moment building towards a life that I will look back on with pride and satisfaction, or is it simply a placeholder until the next distraction comes along? Another significant pitfall that can rob you of the best years of your life is the constant bombardment of negative news. Every morning, the moment you unlock your phone, you are greeted by a barrage of headlines that focus on crises, conflicts, and disasters from around the globe. While it is important to be informed about the world around you, an excessive focus on the darker aspects of human experience can be incredibly draining. The endless stream of bad news can seep into your consciousness, leaving you with feelings of anxiety, hopelessness, and an overwhelming sense of powerlessness. Instead of empowering you to make a difference, this negative barrage may gradually erode your energy and enthusiasm for life. There is a danger in letting your attention be monopolized by fear-inducing images and stories that paint the world as an insurmountable source of trouble. When you allow these narratives to dominate your mental landscape, they can distort your perspective, making you believe that your efforts to find happiness or make a positive change are futile. Imagine starting your day with a moment of stillness, setting aside a specific window of time to catch up on the news, and then deliberately shifting your focus to what brings you hope and inspiration. By consciously limiting your exposure to negative headlines, you can create space in your mind for thoughts that energize you rather than deplete you. It is a practice of selective attention that requires discipline but pays immense dividends in terms of your overall well-being. When you begin to filter out the noise and concentrate on stories of human kindness, breakthrough innovations, and the simple beauty of everyday life, you begin to see that the world is filled with moments of light amid the darkness. Such a shift in perspective not only improves your mood, but also allows you to invest your time in activities that have a lasting positive impact on your life. Living in the past is another trap that many of us fall into, especially as the years accumulate and memories become both a source of comfort and regret. It is natural to reminisce about the past, to recall the days when you felt vibrant and full of promise. However, when these recollections turn into a pattern of regret or nostalgia that hinders your ability to live in the present, they become a dangerous diversion. Dwelling on missed opportunities, lost relationships, or even past mistakes can create a self-imposed barrier that prevents you from experiencing the richness of life in the here and now. The past, while a repository of lessons learned, should not become an anchor that drags you down into a sea of what-ifs and if-onlys. Every moment spent ruminating on what could have been is time that you could have used to build something new, to forge connections, or to pursue passions that remain unexplored. It is crucial to recognize that the past, with all its triumphs and failures, has already happened. What matters now is the present, the fleeting opportunity to create a future that aligns with your deepest aspirations. When you find yourself trapped in a cycle of regret, try to redirect your focus by identifying one small, positive action you can take today. It could be as simple as reaching out to an old friend, taking a walk in a park that reminds you of simpler times, or picking up a hobby you once loved but abandoned. By shifting your mindset from what is lost to what is possible, you open the door to new experiences and create a vibrant tapestry of memories that are woven with intention and joy. The process of letting go of the past is not about erasing memories. It is about embracing the present moment with a sense of possibility and gratitude for the journey that lies ahead. Another formidable challenge is the fear of venturing into the unknown. When you are accustomed to a certain routine, the thought of breaking free from the familiar can be daunting, especially when you are living alone. There is comfort in the predictable, in the reliable pattern of a day that repeats itself, even if that repetition slowly erodes the spark of excitement in your life. The routine that once offered security can, over time, feel like a gilded cage, trapping you in a cycle of monotony where each day mirrors the last without any sense of novelty or adventure. Many individuals shy away from trying something new, not because they lack the desire to innovate, but because of an ingrained fear of failure, judgment, or the simple uncertainty of change. Yet, the greatest rewards often lie just beyond the borders of your comfort zone. When you push past the fear of the unknown, you open yourself up to opportunities that can enrich your life in unexpected ways. Consider the example of those who take up a new hobby later in life, be it painting, dancing, or learning to play a musical instrument. These pursuits not only inject creativity and passion into daily routines, but also serve as a reminder that it is never too late to discover a new facet of yourself. By challenging yourself to try something different, even if it is just a small step, you signal to your mind and body that you are ready to embrace change and invite excitement into your everyday existence. Each new experience, no matter how minor it may seem, builds confidence and expands your horizons, proving that the fear of the new is often just a barrier that stands in the way of a more vibrant and fulfilling life. Yet another subtle but insidious habit is the relentless pursuit of perfection. Society bombards us with images and messages that equate value with perfection, suggesting that only a youthful appearance and flawless abilities are worthy of admiration. This pressure is particularly acute in later years, when the natural process of aging brings with it physical changes that are as inevitable as they are beautiful. The marks on your face and the silver strands of hair are not flaws to be corrected. They are the emblems of a life rich with experiences, of challenges met and wisdom earned. When you chase an illusion of perfection, you risk overlooking the beauty that lies in authenticity and the genuine character that is forged over a lifetime. Rather than striving for an unattainable ideal, consider embracing the very traits that make you uniquely you. Your experiences, the lessons you have learned, and the relationships you have nurtured are the true measures of a life well lived. They are far more meaningful than any superficial standard of perfection that society might impose. It is important to remember that the concept of perfection is often a mirage, a construct designed to keep you from appreciating the fullness of your own story. When you stop comparing yourself to an ever-changing standard and instead focus on the richness of your own journey, you begin to see that life's imperfections are not shortcomings but the very elements that add depth and character to your existence. The pursuit of perfection can be a thief in the night, stealing away the moments that could be spent in gratitude, joy, and meaningful connection. Instead of fighting against the inevitable march of time, learn to celebrate it. Celebrate the achievements, both big and small, that have brought you to this moment, and let them serve as the foundation for a future that is defined by authenticity and heartfelt satisfaction. The path to a more meaningful life is paved with small, deliberate choices that accumulate over time into a powerful force for change. It is not about making one grand gesture or achieving a sudden transformation. It is about gradually shifting your mindset, reevaluating your habits, and deciding to invest your time in ways that enrich your soul. Living alone offers a unique vantage point from which to assess your priorities without the constant distractions of a bustling household. It provides the space to think deeply about what truly matters and to design a life that reflects your personal values and aspirations. The key lies in recognizing that every day is a blank canvas, a chance to create memories that are as significant as they are joyful. There is no need to wait for a dramatic epiphany or a life-altering event to begin this journey. Change can start with something as simple as a moment of introspection, a pause to ask yourself whether the way you are spending your time is aligned with the person you wish to become. It might mean making a conscious decision to turn off the television a little earlier, to set aside a few minutes each day for quiet reflection or creative pursuits, or even to step outside and savor the beauty of the natural world that surrounds you. These seemingly small adjustments can gradually transform your daily experience, infusing it with purpose and making each moment count. Over time, these choices accumulate, leading to a life that is rich not just in years but in meaning, connection, and joy. The realization that your time is finite can be a powerful motivator for change. Instead of succumbing to the inertia of familiar routines, consider the possibility that every day is an opportunity to craft a narrative that is uniquely yours, a story that celebrates the resilience, wisdom, and beauty of a life lived with intention. As you move forward, allow yourself the freedom to experiment, to learn new things, and to take risks that once seemed daunting. Embrace the uncertainties that come with change as a sign that you are actively participating in the creation of your own future. Life is not a static portrait but a dynamic canvas that evolves with every decision you make, every risk you take, and every moment you choose to live authentically. The journey towards reclaiming your time and transforming your later years into a period of fulfillment and happiness is not without its challenges. There will be moments of self-doubt, times when the lure of old habit seems too strong to resist, and instances when the comfort of routine beckons more insistently than the call of change. Yet, in these moments, it is essential to remember that every step you take, no matter how small, is a victory over the forces that would otherwise rob you of your most valuable asset, time. The decision to embrace change and to live deliberately is a courageous act, one that requires you to confront your fears, let go of the need for perfection, and accept that the past, with all its lessons and regrets, is behind you. In the end, the key to a fulfilling life is not found in grand gestures or radical transformations, but in the quiet, persistent commitment to making each day count. It is about finding joy in the simple pleasures, a conversation with a dear friend, the satisfaction of pursuing a long-forgotten hobby, or the peace that comes from being present in a moment of beauty. When you choose to invest your time in experiences that resonate with your soul, you create a life that is both rich in meaning and steeped in gratitude. There is a profound liberation in understanding that you have the power to shape your own destiny, to decide what is truly important, and to fill your days with activities that bring lasting joy rather than fleeting distraction. Ultimately, the journey of reclaiming your time and transforming your later years is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. It is a journey that reminds you that no matter your age, every day holds the promise of renewal, growth, and transformation. The habits that once defined your days can be replaced with new, more fulfilling practices that honor the value of your time. Whether it is by limiting mindless entertainment, filtering out the constant barrage of negative news, letting go of the weight of the past, daring to embrace the new, or releasing the futile chase for perfection, each change you make is a step toward a life that is truly lived. As you navigate the delicate balance between solitude and self-discovery, remember that the choices you make today will echo in the years to come. There is an undeniable beauty in acknowledging that life is a series of moments, each one a chance to rewrite your story. Living alone does not mean living in isolation. It means having the freedom to craft a life that is a genuine reflection of your inner self, free from the distractions and expectations of others. It is a powerful opportunity to rediscover your passions, to reconnect with the simple joys that have the power to transform an ordinary day into an extraordinary memory. The challenge, then, is not to let the hours slip away unnoticed, but to actively seek out those moments that bring true happiness and fulfillment. In a world where distractions are many and time is fleeting, it is up to you to be the curator of your own life. Embrace the idea that every day is a chance to learn something new, to explore a hidden talent, or to simply be present in the beauty of a sunset or the laughter of a friend. It is through these mindful choices that you build a life that is rich in purpose and resplendent in its simplicity. Even when the allure of routine feels comforting, remind yourself that the spark of adventure and the possibility of reinvention are always within reach. Each new day offers a blank page, and it is entirely up to you what story will be written upon it. Do not let the monotony of familiar patterns dull your spirit or dim the light of your inner passion. Instead, let the awareness of your finite time inspire you to make bold decisions that celebrate life in all its unpredictable, messy, and beautiful glory. In doing so, you reclaim not only your time but also your autonomy, ensuring that your later years are filled with the vibrant experiences and meaningful connections that truly matter. As you reflect on the choices that have brought you to this moment, consider the possibility of change as an ongoing journey rather than a destination. There will be days when you slip back into old habits, days when the comfort of the familiar seems too strong to break free from. But each setback is also an opportunity, a reminder that the power to transform your life lies not in a single decision but in the continuous effort to live authentically and with intention. Let each small victory, each moment of genuine joy, serve as a stepping stone toward a future where you are not defined by the passage of time, but by the richness of the experiences you have chosen to embrace. In the quiet moments of reflection that come when you are alone with your thoughts, you may find that the journey toward a more fulfilling life is both challenging and exhilarating. The fear of the unknown, the lure of negative influences, and the temptation to dwell on past regrets are formidable obstacles. Yet, they are not insurmountable. With every deliberate choice to pursue what truly makes you happy, you chip away at the inertia that once held you back. The process of transformation is gradual and often requires patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to embrace change even when it feels uncomfortable. Ultimately, the wisdom that comes with age is not measured by the absence of mistakes, but by the ability to learn from them and to forge ahead with renewed purpose. As you stand at the crossroads of each new day, remember that the chance to redefine your life is always present. The routines that once seemed so unbreakable can be reshaped. The habits that drained your energy can be replaced with ones that inspire, and the regrets of the past can give way to a future illuminated by hope and creativity. Living alone provides you with a unique canvas upon which to paint the story of your life, one that is rich in color, texture, and the vibrant hues of lived experience. There is an undeniable beauty in the act of taking control of your own narrative, of choosing each day as a fresh start rather than a continuation of old patterns. It is in these moments of self-determination that you find the true essence of living, a process of constant growth, exploration, and renewal. The freedom to redefine your habits, to shift your focus from the trivial to the significant, and to embrace the full spectrum of what life has to offer is a gift that grows more valuable with each passing year. Let your later years be a testament to the power of intentional living, a time when every moment is infused with the knowledge that your time is sacred and every day is a chance to live fully. In the end, what matters most is that you choose to make a conscious decision to honor the gift of time. Life is far too precious to be wasted on habits that leave you feeling unfulfilled, trapped in a cycle of distraction and regret. Embrace the small changes that can lead to significant transformation. Whether it is by reducing the hours lost to mindless entertainment, cultivating a more balanced relationship with the news, letting go of the burdens of the past, daring to explore new experiences, or accepting your imperfections as marks of a life well lived, each step you take is a declaration that you refuse to let the golden years slip away unnoticed. There is a quiet power in the act of reclaiming your time, a power that lies in the realization that every day holds the promise of renewal. Every moment is an invitation to create lasting memories, and every decision is an opportunity to live with purpose. When you begin to see your life as a collection of moments to be cherished rather than a series of hours to be endured, you unlock the secret to a fulfilling and joyful existence. This is your life, your time, and your story. Choose to fill it with experiences that resonate with your heart, that challenge your mind, and that leave you with a profound sense of gratitude for the journey you are on. In doing so, you transform the inevitable passage of time into a rich tapestry of moments that truly count, ensuring that your later years are not a period of quiet resignation but a vibrant celebration of all that you are and all that you have yet to become. So here's the deal. Time isn't just slipping away, it's sprinting. But you're holding the remote. You can keep hitting repeat on the same old cycle, or you can smash that button and choose new. Today. Right now. Not tomorrow. Not when things calm down. Because guess what? Those 5 traps we just talked about, they're not life sentences. They're choices. And choices can be unchosen. So go do something wild. Text that friend you've been missing. Delete the news app that's been draining your soul. Sign up for that class that scares you a little. Burn the idea of perfect and just live. Messy, loud, unapologetically you. And hey, if this hit home, drop a fire in the comments. Tag someone who needs to hear it. And smash subscribe if you're ready to stop watching life from the sidelines and start playing full out. Because the world doesn't need another person stuck in what if. It needs you, fully alive, fully here, right now. Your next chapter starts the second you close this video. What's it gonna be?